All right, we're live.
Good morning.
Good
morning. What's going on, everybody?
Oh, just enjoying this beautiful day today. We've got fog today. It's pretty awesome. I love it I love fall time when it starts to it starts to change, and I can actually open my windows instead of turning on the air conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
Get that fresh air in there. But great, welcome everybody. I think we got a pretty exciting topic today. A little different, but I think it's key to your business, and that's how to become the authority in your market, right? And whether your market's global or it's local, which most of us is hyper local. But we're going to talk about becoming an authority, and in a lot of my training, just in sales, right? That's one of the hardest things to come over. We talk about, building rapport, asking the right questions, doing stuff like that. But one of the keys is also showing that you are an authority. And once you show your authority, you have that instant, it gets you over so many barriers. So we're going to show you some ways to become an authority before you even go on to the listing appointment or the buyer's appointment, and just become an authority in your market. So, one of the best and easiest ways to do this, and Sheila has done an amazing job, is video. So we want to go over some different types of video to do, and what that looks like, and making sure you're getting out there on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Sheila and I had the pleasure of spending the week with Brian Stevens this last week. And you talk about just becoming an authority. He kind of did it by accident, and he'll tell you, he started right after the crash. He was one of the first people on YouTube. And all he was trying to do was get out to the 25 real estate agents, some video content. And he got out there and he started out 25 people, and he was sending, and he was like, oh, great, 25 people are seeing it. Great, all my agents seeing it. Then the next week, 50 people started watching his videos. And he was like, wait, I'm only sending it to 25. Then the next week, 100, and then 1,000. And then now he has over 150,000 views every week. Come on, that's crazy. Talk about becoming an authority. And it's nothing special. I mean, I'm not saying it's not special. It's special. He's got some great content, but it's not like he has the green screen and all this. So, Sheila, do you want to kind of go into the different videos that you've done to become an authority in your area? And then we'll kind of just, talk about, how simple it can be, and the tools that you need, which we all have. It's sitting right here. If you have your cell phone, this is all you need right here. But
yeah. Well, I think you have to figure out what market you're going after. Meaning, do you want to go after a certain neighborhood? Do you want to go after a certain community? Do you want to go after a certain city? So becoming the authority in that area, you kind of set the parameters of who you're going after. And then you do videos based on things that they would be interested in. So think about in your city, what would people be interested in? People are interested in where are good places to eat, what's going on in the community, what events are going on, what are safety things that I need to be concerned about in our city, or what are topics that are hot topics. Maybe there's a new plant being built that we need to talk about, that we are gonna, try to get everybody to go against, things like that. But it's figuring out who you're talking to. And then the other thing you can do is just like we're doing here. So basically, to help create authority, you bring in other people who are authorities. You bring authorities together. So you can interview people who are top in their industry. Let's say you're doing community videos again. You could interview restaurant owners. You could interview city officials. You could interview, like if you want to talk about the housing market, you could interview people who are, running roofing companies or running building companies, or, it's really unlimited what you can do.
Yeah, well, definitely get your affiliates involved, right? Because you guys can all come together, and it'll not only promote them, but they can promote you. If they go do the same type of thing, building, let's say community pages on Facebook or something like that. And I know we'll get into that a little later, but they're going to have their whole audience as well, right? So they're already in the housing market, the community. So you go get an inspector that already, is maybe doing a lot of video. And once you attach and do that interview with him, you're not only hitting all your Facebook friends and everybody that, you're also hitting theirs, right? So it just doubles your market, right? So, we all know in this business, you need a database to make it. But the really, really successful people don't only use their database, they use other people's databases, right? So, yeah, I think the affiliate marketing is huge in bringing those in. A restaurant, go to a restaurant and do a check-in and see how many people have checked in that popular restaurant. You got that potential reach right there. If you go and do an interview with that restaurant owner, and then you share it and you check in there and you do all that, you can instantly get a huge audience right in your niche community by doing stuff like that. So yeah, what we're doing right here is Be Live, and we also use Webinar Jam to record our videos. So this is something where you don't have to go into that restaurant. Probably a restaurant I'd go in and interview the person, but an affiliate, you can do this. I mean, right now you're watching us build authority, and we have Sheila in Dallas, James in Philly, I'm in Kansas City, Shannon's up in South Carolina, Miriam, right? So we're all over the country right now doing this, sharing this, building authority, with everybody out there watching, and we don't have to be in one place. It's a great thing about video. So you want to get into kind of some other things. What type of video besides this, right? And if you want to go to Be Live, it's BeLive.tv. It's a great way to do Facebook Live, right?
And it's BeLive.tv.
.tv, yep. And you guys, you need to be doing a minimum of 3 Facebook Lives a week, preferably 1 a day. It's gonna, Facebook has its algorithms in there, and everybody who does Facebook Live, they want you to be live right now because they're betting, they want you to kind of mess up, right? They want you to, stumble, fall. That's going to get more people watching their videos. That's going to get something to go viral, right? And if you think about it, what was the first reality TV show out there, right? It was America's Funniest Home Videos. Yeah. Right? People used to send in VHS tapes, and what were the funniest ones? When people, they were recording live video and something happened and they fell, or they, somebody pushed somebody in a pool or whatever, right? That was the first reality TV show out there. So
still on today.
Yeah, so they want you to be live. So if you go live on Facebook, and you're talking about that community, or you're going live out of a community page, right? That's going to get you bumped up to the top of the list where more people are going to see you than anything else, more than a recorded video, more than you putting a video on your website, and get over. I mean, look at us. We didn't wake up. We don't have green screens. We didn't, put makeup on and do all this. We actually, I think we all rolled in here pretty quickly. I think we all just had a long week and rolled in here, and I know I just woke up, but it doesn't matter. It's people want that real feeling. They want to see your actual personality. They don't want that TV anchor, right? They don't want you to look like, you're sitting behind a desk with the, all prim and proper. That's not real, guys. They want real.
That's the point, though, is that when you think about, people talk about posts on Facebook and how people put the pictures, these pictures that look like they're glamour shots or whatever, and like you're showing this life of what you supposedly are like, but that's not reality. And so I think with the videos, it's nice because people get to see who you really are, and it's not fake and it's not phony, and it's real. It's us messed up. It's our hair messed up. It's us making mistakes and laughing at ourselves, and just I think that's what Facebook's trying to push it so much for, is just to get people to stop being fake and people to just be real, be themselves.
Well, and you know, I don't know many men that do this, but women, quit using those filters and all that crap, right? I mean, you don't want to go meet your clients and they're, you know, you're standing right in front of them, they're looking around, not knowing who you are, because in real life, you can't throw that filter on.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, so, you know, quit using that. Be real, be yourselves.
I mean, I can tell you how many times I've done videos where I'm in a t-shirt and hat, you know, and everybody's like, "Oh, you went live with a hat on?" Yeah, it's me. It's what I do. I mean, if you see me outside of work, that's how I'm dressed.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing, and again, building authority. And Sheila, you're I know you talked about this earlier this week when we were at out in South Carolina, but it's you really are already kind of have that celebrity status just being in real estate, right? People, I mean, think about it. They look at real estate agents. One, that's why they don't think that we should get what we paid, because they think our job is just super easy. All we do is go around and look at houses, and, you know, we got all this time off and we're going to lunches and classes. And in a lot of cases we are, right? They don't see all the behind the scenes of, you know, stuff that we have to deal with and babysit and, you know, paperwork and all that. But I mean, play into that stereotype of being a celebrity in your area. And I know, Sheila, you were talking about, you go to the grocery store and people are like in awe because now you're a local celebrity. Like, they look at you differently, and you've done nothing more than just start putting videos out there, right?
Yeah, it's amazing how it changes people's perception of you. So it's really thinking about, you know, what are celebrities? What do we think about when we think of celebrities? Number one, most celebrities, if you pick up a magazine and you look at celebrities, you turn on the TV and you look at celebrities, you get your mail and you see celebrities. So think of it from that perspective, you know, what are all the different ways that you can get in front of people so that you have that presence in your area, in your community.
Right.
And the more hyper local you are too, this is important to think about. The more hyper local you are, the greater impact you can make. Meaning, if I can't afford to do mailers to my entire city, then pick a handful or one or two communities and become the authority in those communities until I can leverage and build up to then do mailers to the whole city. What is it going to do for me to build that presence?
And I want to stress something here, because I know we're talking a lot about pushing, you know, talking about real estate and doing that, but you guys also on Facebook, it's you, it's not the business. You want to go out there and show your life, right? So don't go out and push a certain house. I mean, you may do that, but do 5 personal postings to 1 business posting, right? But that doesn't mean you can't have a personal posting going, okay, I'm out showing houses and I just saw this dog running in the, you know, next door, and start recording that and just talk about personal stuff. Or you take your kids with you for a showing, go, oh my gosh, look what Cash and Cole are doing. I'm out showing houses and look what they're doing, right? So I'm kind of putting in a little real estate there, but I'm showing my personal life. And I'm not like pushing. If you push, you will get defriended or unfollowed immediately, right? You need to do 3 to 5 personal posts to every business post, right? And just get them to know who you are, your personality. People want to work with people they feel comfortable with, right? And then you throw in that business one, and that will escalate your authority in there, right? So some other videos that since we're on videos, and then we'll kind of get into a little bit about our you know, creating some other marketing materials that will give you instant authority. But Shannon, you were talking about, I know, Sheila, you've done this. We've used BeOMB in the past, which is BeOMB, BeOMB.com, right? It's a great service. I think it's about $30 a month to send out. You can pre-record videos. You can do live videos directly to respond in an email. And think about that. Sheila, what'd your conversion rate do once you started in implementing BeOMB in there?
Well, the BombBomb and the Viral I used for my database, and I also used it so you could pre-record videos, and I could text them to people, leads that were coming in, so that I was converting like 98%. And you think, and this is the point that a lot of people don't get, is that if you see me, just like you're seeing me now, and I'm talking to you, and I'm saying, hey, Matt, this is Sheila. I just got a note that you were interested in a house in McKinney. I tried to call you, but I missed you. So I wanted to make sure I touch base with you. Let me know when you're available to talk. Think about how much more powerful that is, that you're looking at me, that I'm talking to you, that I'm communicating with you. It's as if you met me. And so, the old thing, the old stat is that people usually work with the first person they meet. You just met them. So they're going to feel more comfortable calling you. Plus, you're more aggressive. The fact that you're using video shows them that you're more geared towards technology. There's so many benefits to it. But I can't tell you that there were very, very few people that I did not convert when I using the system.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's as simple as this. Go ahead, Shannon. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, and you don't necessarily have to use BombBomb now. There are other options out there. I used BombBomb for a long time, and I was a big advocate of it, and I thought it was a great system. And just like Sheila, I was converting, 90-something%. But they did go up on their pricing, and they went up on it drastically. Okay, so it's over $30 a month. It's quite more expensive. So if you guys want me to, I can show you what I've been using.
Yeah.
If we can share my screen here, that'll be great. Let's see. Turn on screen share.
And while Shannon's doing that, because this, just like Shannon, they had gone up, because Shannon and I were both using the advanced version of BombBomb that they actually created something like a newsletter template for you. And so I had canceled them as well, like Shannon, because I started, you can record videos on your phone and you can save them on your phone without even having to use the system and text them from there. You can just pre-record them on your phone. So I would record videos for each type of system I had. So whether it's an internet lead source that I had, I would label them based on what lead source it was and whether it was a seller or a buyer lead. So you can do that on your phone, and then Shannon's going to show you how you can do it through this Google system as well.
Right. So if you use Gmail, and I kind of stumbled across this because, like I said, when I saw they had gone up on their pricing, I thought, hey, it's a great system. But there's got to be, we're 2019, right? There's got to be another something out there that is more reasonable. And so I thought, you know what? Google is constantly doing things to compete in the world, right? And so it's actually an add-on. You go into your Gmail account, and you can go into your what do they call the application ads, right? The Google Apps. So you go into that, and then there's this system here, and it is called right here. Let's see. Hold on one second. Okay, so it's called CloudHQ, and I think it's like $7.99 a month. But if I want to record and send a video email inside of my Gmail account, I just click the button, and so now obviously I've been logged out because I'm in a different video program. But if I were not in the video program, it would pop up a button. It would allow me to start recording, and I could record a video inside of my email, right inside of my email itself. I can also download another application within CloudHQ, and it is called a template. And so literally, if I've got one for buyers and sellers right here.
Can you say that again? Did you say template? Did you say template? Okay.
Template. Mm-hmm. So my recent templates, as you can see, buying and selling video template, right? So I can click on this, and then obviously I've got to get signed up. I'm signed up, but I'm not logged in. So, but once I log in, it's going to actually bring up a full video template that has my photos. That I've created, just like in BeOMB, right? So it's going to have the HTML with, my banner at the top. It's going to have my information at the bottom, clickable links. And I can do this for screen sharing. I can do this for videos. And then what I also like about it is whenever someone sends me an email, so Matt sent me an email this morning, if I wanted to respond right away with the buying and selling video, I just click that, and boom, as soon as I log in,
Create beautiful emails.
which I'm not logged into, but as soon as I log in, then it would bring up that template. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. Love it.
And this guy's, you're looking at $7 a month versus probably, I want to say they're $50 or $60 a month now for the BeOMB service.
Awesome. And so the key with all this is it's helping build that authority, right? No one else is doing this. People are scared of videos. You've got to get over yourself, get over your own ego, go in and use these videos to help make yourself an authority, right? Other ways, kind of switching gears, unless you guys want to add anything else to the videos and what to do. All right.
Do it. Just actually do them. Don't, and don't worry about if you're outside working at the pool, and like I said, you've got a t-shirt and a hat on, and a lead comes in, grab your phone and do the video right then and there. Hey, you caught me while I'm out here working in the pool. Man, I'm sweating. It's super hot, but I wanted to get back to you, right?
Yeah.
Don't again try to take a shower, fix your hair, all that crap. Don't do it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah. If you meet clients out there all the time when you're not all dressed up, right? So, let's just be real. The only thing I would say about video and video equipment that you need to make sure of is the lighting. Lighting is important. You don't have to get any special lights, right? But you want to always make sure that you don't have a light source behind you, right? Because that's going to make you a silhouette. They're not going to be able to see you. The main thing, even if you're outside, turn so the sun's in front of you. If you're in an office area, the window, I've got a window over here. You can kind of see that light coming in this way. It's not in front of me, but it's to the side, but it's definitely not behind me. If I took my camera and turned it that way, you'd barely be able to see me, right? So that's the only thing. And you got everybody out there who has a smartphone, you have all the equipment that you need, right? Just hit that record, hit that live button and use it. Another thing, you guys already on text messages, let's say you have a text message that comes in with a lead. Respond with that text message. Instead of saving it, you can record live right there. Mm-hmm. Go in on your iPhone or Android. I'm sure it has, I don't know. I use iPhone. Just hit the little camera button inside of your message, go over to video and you can record a video right there. So I get leads that come in and I will actually use their name in that video, a small script. You don't even have to have a script memorized, guys. Again, this is being real. And I hit that and just say, hey, Shannon, sorry I missed you. Saw I got a text from you. Just wanted to call, let you know I'm a real live person here thinking about you. I got the criteria that you have. I'm going to go ahead and send you an email shortly. But, hey, reach out to me. This is my cell phone number, right? And just, boom, right there. Personal is that you use their name and that quickly they get a video and then just hit send. It'll send a video message to them straight from Messenger. And just that will increase your conversion rate probably 10, 20 times because, again, you're that first person they met. All right. I don't know how long we've been going. I don't know when we got started, but do we want to make this a couple part series and then
I think so, because the other's going to take a while to explain, and I think we need to really spend some time on it.
Yep.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
So, we appreciate you guys coming today. Next week, we will go into part 2 on how to build authority. We're going to talk about different, branding techniques, becoming a professional author, how that is a lot simpler than you may think. Also, how to, create. We'll go a little more in depth on community pages and stuff like that. But, You guys got anything else to add before we get off here?
No.
That's it.
All right.